And a lot of people, they tend to look at like a very small time frame as a swing trader. They're like, oh, I want fucking to be profitable every day, but it doesn't work like that, especially as a swing trader. Even as a day trader, you're not going to be profitable every day. Alright, so before we get into this video, I just want you guys to know I'm no professional Forex trader. I'm no financial advisor. I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I just do these videos for entertainment purposes only, and I thought it would be cool to show people my results with my metrics, and kind of bring them along with my journey. Alright, so first, before I get into the charts, I know that I have like 50 to 70 people who watch every single one of my videos. You know, I get some videos that are like, do really good, you know, in hundreds of views, but that's because people only like to see winning. And, you know, I have like 50 to 70 people who watch my videos, you know, regularly, which is pretty cool, and I appreciate you guys. But for the people who watch my videos regularly, if you remember, a couple weeks ago, literally almost a month ago, when I started the challenge, I was talking about how I learned a little bit more about taxes. I'm still learning. I've learned a lot more, but I'm starting, you know, for this year, 2022 year, I want to learn a lot more about taxes and how they work, because, you know, being taxed on, this isn't your traditional income from working for somebody else. This is, there's different taxes with trading, long-term gains, short-term gains, all this kind of stuff. But I can actually get a lot of tax breaks if I filter a lot of my profits. With trading Forex, I can use my losses as write-offs for my, you know, I can use them as write-offs, but long-term gains, I can actually flush my money into the stock market, and I get a lot of tax breaks from that. And that's honestly what I've been doing. Not like 100% of my earnings from everything I do, but just like 10% of my monthly income is going towards stocks. But I'm not just doing like, oh, 10% all in one position. No, like I'm, you know, risk management, diversifying my risk. Like I'm putting like 1% on each trade. But when I start, you know, when it starts moving in my favor, especially with stocks, I'll add more. So you can see with Bitcoin, so Bitcoin fundamentally, I know that it's just going to go up. I mean, like literally look at this trend. These are long-term holds, by the way. I'm just going to go over stocks real quick before I get into the account metrics with Ftmo from this week. Because I wanted to talk about this, because I've been doing, you know, holding the, like literally with all these couple of stocks right here, I've been holding these for about a month now, and they're just ripping it. But basically, like fundamentally, Bitcoin works like the stock market. If you understand how people are coming into it, I only want to buy it, right? And I want to hold these for long-term holds, like 6 months to a year. That's how long I want to hold these. But with Bitcoin, pretty much I look at the monthly for the trend. Fundamentally, I know it's going to go up, so it doesn't really matter. But every time that it breaks a daily structure, you can see that there is a daily resistance there, daily resistance here. You know, all of these levels where I wanted to buy. And pretty much I bought, like, it wasn't a full-on 10% fucking, like, the 10% that I can, you know, put in a position. I'm diversifying my risk between 1, 2, 3, 4 different assets, and I'm taking that 10% a month and splitting that between about 5 positions. So, on average, 5 positions per month on, you know, each one of these stocks. That comes out to, like, 0.5%, that, you know, 0.5% of that 10% that I can, pretty much divide that by 20. Divide 10% by 20, which is 0.5%. That's how much money I can put on each trade. Pretty much same risk management. But you can see that I bought here, I bought off of this level when price pulled back to this area, bought here, all of these levels I bought at. And pretty much I've been just literally, I'm going to be holding this. And you can see Bitcoin has just been going up in my favor. Same thing with Apple. I mean, I bought down here on this level. And then it dipped for about a week, and then it, you know, it's just hella in my favor now, especially right here off of this level. It broke a daily resistance, and I bought, and for like a week or two, like it pretty much drops. It dropped a lot, but pretty much that one's going back in my favor. Fundamentally, though, I wasn't worried about it, because one, this is money that I don't give a fuck about. Like, I'll be fine. You know, it's money that I don't care about. And then also fundamentally, I understand this is Apple, dude. Like, I know that if I just wait a couple months, it will go in my favor, because Apple is one of the biggest phone products in the industry. Like, they're the leading product in the industry. And this is the future. We live in 2022, so technology is pretty insane. Same thing with Amazon. I bought off of this daily resistance level. Waiting for, this is a new daily resistance level right here. I already know that. I'll wait for that, for a price to break on that on the 1 hour, and then I'll buy more when it retests this level. Pretty fundamental stuff, guys. And then Tesla, same thing. These are like the big three of the stock market, because fundamentally I just understand them. So I feel comfortable. I didn't buy on this level yet. I'm actually waiting. If price pulls back to this level, then I'll buy, because that is a discounted level. But I bought on a retest of this level right here, because it was really low. You know, we were double bottoming, and this was a liquidity zone on a higher time frame. So I bought on there. That was like literally the bottom. I didn't expect to catch the bottom, but whatever. I bought off of this level here. You can see that pretty much all these levels I bought off of, and it just went in my favor. But that's pretty much it with stocks and Bitcoin. Like, I just wanted to go over that. Now, let's get into the results that we had for this week, which is about right there. So that's the results that I had for this week. Nothing really special here, guys. Like, I mean, on Sunday, I started the week off in a losing streak. What's new, right? I dropped about 2.3%, 2.2%. Monday, I pretty much went back into break-even / profit. And, you know, guys, like, I literally, like, but pretty much, like, you can see that it's just pretty much been, I consolidated this week. But, you know, if you take into consideration, if you look back when I'm using my daily 1 hour strategy, my swing trading strategy, pretty much, like, it's good week, bad week, good week, bad week. And if you look at the pattern, last week I don't really count. That would have been a good week if I was able to trade through the whole week, but I had to start a new challenge, so that week wasn't accurate. This week happened to be a bad week, so that actually lines up with the pattern of good week, bad week, good week, bad week, good week, bad week. This was the bad week, so I'm expecting next week to be a good week if it's going to continue following the pattern. I have noticed that over months, like I've said before, it follows that pattern. One thing I've been working on, though, and kind of thinking about is, since I know that it's going to be good week, bad week, good week, bad week, what I can do is on those good weeks, I can up my risk by 1.5 times, and then on the bad weeks, I can minimize my risk and cut down my lot size to half, so I'm losing less on those bad weeks, but I'm making more on the good weeks. I'm going to do more testing. That's just a risk management idea I've had, just because I'm getting, you know, I'm always learning something new about that strategy. Anyways, there's nothing really you can see with the equity curve. Like, it literally, it just looks like in consolidation this week. Like, I didn't go up. I pretty much went up. I came down. Like, I don't know what to say about that. One thing also I want to cover is I get comments all the time on my videos. Oh my god, dude, you're overtrading. You're overtrading. Look, guys, I'm not overtrading. You want to know why? Because people are trading 1 to 2 different pairs. But the thing is, I'm trading 19 different pairs, but I'm getting anywhere from 1 to 5 good setups on those pairs a night. Multiply, let's call it the happy medium of 3 good quality trades a night on each pair. 3 times 19, let's do the math. 3 trades a night times 19 different pairs. Multiply that by 5, because 5 trading nights, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Multiply that by 5, that's 285 trades in a week. Multiply that by 2, because on each trade idea, I'm managing my risk by splitting my position. So let's say I'm risking 1% on each trade idea, splitting that 1% into 2 positions. That's 0.5%. Now, same entry, same stop loss, different take profits. One take profit is at 1 to 1. One take profit is at 1 to 2. That's the way I manage my risk, because it's psychologically conducive for me, and I'm able to stay consistent with that. Anyways, sometimes you get more trades, sometimes you don't. But in the past week, I've made 483 trades. Let's scroll down. 436 trades, actually. 436 trades. Divide that by 2, because 2 different positions for trade idea. Divide that by 19 for 19 different pairs. I've taken, in the past week, a total of, let's be generous and call it 12. I've taken 12 different trades on each single pair that I trade. Like, I'm tired of hearing, oh, you're over trading. No, I'm not. I'm just going to continue to sticking to what I'm doing because it's working for me. And a lot of people, they tend to look at, like, a very small time frame as a swing trader. They're like, oh, I want fucking to be profitable every day. But it doesn't work like that, especially as a swing trader. Even as a day trader, you're not going to be profitable every day. It just, simply the probabilities just don't work like that. Like, the math of the market will correct that. You can have a good week, you know, you could be profitable every single day for a week. You're not going to be profitable every single day for a month. It's just, the math on the market doesn't work like that. I don't care who you are, you're not going to be profitable every single day. You're going to have a losing day sometime. But as a swing trader, you're going to have losing weeks and you're going to have winning weeks. That's just how it is. You just need to accept that. And if you can't accept that, then maybe you shouldn't be fucking trading. And that's just what I've come to terms with. But pretty much, yeah, there's the equity curve for this week. Literally nothing special. You can see that today's permitted loss, I'm actually in a profit, so I could lose over 5%. Today's profit, so as you can see on screen right now, so it's that way, as you can see on screen that way. So as you can see on screen, the account is currently sitting at, the balance is $99,578.85. The equity is $100,234.47. And the open position profit right now is $655.62. Now, the market's closed, so I'm just going to let these trades roll over onto the, over the weekend. I'm holding them over the weekend, and I'm just going to kind of let my edge play out. But yeah, there's that. Minimum trading days is 7 days, so I haven't met the 10 trading days. I'm pretty much at break even on the account, so like, guys, like I'm at break even on the account after 1 week. Probabilities happen to put me on a losing week for the first week of the challenge, like first, full week of the repeat challenge. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Here's the trading journal for this week and like half of last week. Like you can see, Thursday night I lost 1.3%, which sucked. Wednesday night I made 1.4%, so that's fine. It's like literally these small losses. I had a big loss on Thursday, which sucked. But the thing is like I had 2 big days during the week, which kind of like, these medium-sized losing days I had. Here's my big losing day, and here's my medium-sized losing days, and then my small losing day. Like, you can see with these profits that I made right there, pretty much like, although it was it was actually a winning week. I made $160 on the account this week, but that's pretty much irrelevant on a $100,000 account. Like, that's literally nothing. $160 in a week, like a full-time job makes you $500 a week, so that's irrelevant. And that was a bad week for me, guys. Like, that wasn't a good week, that was a bad week, and I made $160, so I'm not complaining here. My win rate is averaging 41%. That's going to go up when I start winning more and have a good week. Risk to reward is about 1.33%. Here's the trading journal for you guys of all my trades. I don't know exactly. I just execute my trades. I don't track how many trades I'm taking. I just follow my plan. I don't really track that kind of shit because this does it for me, and I'm not focusing on that. Like, I'm not focusing on like how many trades am I taking? Am I limiting myself? Like, I have a risk management plan in place that will protect me. I have an edge that works, and I'm diversifying my risk. So I just don't see why it's so complicated. Open time hour, that doesn't really matter. At the current moment, with the current results I have for a week and a half worth of trading, as a swing trader, you cannot base your statistics off of that. You have to do at the very minimum 1 month. Pretty much at the moment, buying is not profitable, but selling is. I'm only using a 0.16% or 0.16 lot size, so if taking 2 different trade ideas on each pair, I'm actually risking a little bit less than 0.1% on each trade idea. USD CHF is in an insane losing streak right now. These are the current results on each one of my pairs. And yeah, guys, just remember, like, this was a bad week for me, but I still came out profitable of $160 this week. So I'm not worried. Once again, I understand my strategy and how it works. This strategy runs off of good week, bad week, good week, bad week. And this just happened to be a bad week, and on my bad week, let's just call it break even. So on my good week, I'm not expecting too much. I'm just expecting to make a profit. And my good week is coming up. I'm working on, I'm doing more research, like backtesting, and really thinking if I really want to do this, because I'm not just going to start doing it on my strategy, because that's just not the right way to do it. I've learned my lesson a while back doing that. Just, learning something new and then implementing it right away. That doesn't work. Because I need to figure out if I'm psychologically conducive to that, and how it affects me. So I'm going to have to do a lot of thinking and a lot of back testing and a little bit more forward testing for probably, I'm going to be testing this for another quarter at the very least, which is about 3 months. So I'm going to be doing this in forward testing, and for the next 3-month period, that's one thing I'm going to be tracking is, is this just, for one quarter it's going to be like good week, bad week, good week, bad week, and then for another quarter it's going to be like good week, good week, good week, bad week, good week. You see what I'm saying here? Like, I want to know if this pattern that's running right now of good week, bad week, every other week is a good week and then every other week is a bad week. I want to know. I want to become fully confident that that pattern is a set pattern that I would see, just because that shows me the human behavior in the market. Just because, it's super easy to read human behavior for me anyways after all the studying. But what this will be able to do is I'll be able to adjust my risk management strategy to where it's still all the same shit. The thing is, though, is on my good weeks, when I know, because I'll know that it's going to be a good week if it follows that pattern, it'll be like, I'll know that, just like I know, like, I don't know, but I feel very confident that this upcoming week is going to be a winning week, because this week was a bad week, and I noticed a pattern of good week, bad week, good week, bad week. So what I can do with that risk management plan I'm thinking about, on the good weeks when I know they're coming up, I can up my risk management. I can up my lot size to about 1.5 to 2 times the amount of risk I'm taking. And then on my bad weeks, I can cut my risk down to about half of the positions I'm taking. So I'll still be able to trade and be able to, get the greed out of myself and to be able to work with that. But I'd be taking smaller losses because of the lot size I'd be using. So I'd be losing half of what I'm losing now, but I'd be making 1.5 to 2 times as much as I'm making now on my big winning trade. So instead of making like 6% a week, I'd be making upwards of anywhere from 9 to 12% a week, but losing, 2% a week. You guys do the math here. Like, it's pretty simple shit, like pretty simple math. Like, if you can do addition, multiplication, and division, you can figure this shit out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to go over with you guys. Literally, it's not even that interesting to me anymore. I'm not trying to drag out these videos to 30 minutes like I've done before. I like to keep them at 10, 15 to 20 minutes. That's pretty much been the video, guys. Like, I made $160 profit this week. Woohoo, yay. But that was a bad week. And I'm expecting next week to be better. This was the first week on the new challenge, the new repeat challenge. I had to restart the other, I had got the repeat halfway through the week last week, so last week would have been a good week, but, things happen. And so, yeah, you guys know the drill. This has been the video, and I will see you guys next week. Peace out.